Hello, and welcome again to the Ithaca Times and Finger Lakes Community Newspapers YouTube channel. I'm Carrie Blakinger, and I'll be your host today. This is our weekly news report where every week we'll be bringing you a roundup of the top stories of the week from all 10 of our newspapers in Tompkins, Tioga, and Seneca counties. In Ithaca news, that's right here on this exquisite map that I will probably brag about every week, the town of Ithaca adopted a new comprehensive plan. The last version from '93 was in dire need of an update, so after a lengthy process, the town board adopted a new comp plan. For anyone actually interested in reading the plan, if you like to read comp plans for fun, it's all up on the town's website at townithaca.ny.us. This past week in the New York State gubernatorial primaries, incumbent Andrew Cuomo beat challenger Zephyr Teachout, although within Tompkins County, Teachout garnered more votes. In the 52nd New York State Senate District, incumbent Thomas Liebaus beat challenger Denver Jones, a Candor resident. In the race for Ithaca City Court Judge, Rick Wallace won the Democratic primary, although word is that Seth Peacock will still run against him in the general elections under another party line. This week, the Tompkins County Legislature's Extended Budget Committee held the first of 9 meetings it will use to come up with a budget to put before the full legislature. It was maybe not the most exciting meeting that I've ever covered, but I did get some free tomatoes at the end, so it was kind of worth it. In the Dryden Courier, we reported on the fact that the village's police department was recently granted $1,000 to help purchase 3 bulletproof vests. Nearby in Groton, the public library hosted author Barbara Hatcha, who gave a presentation with signed copies of her book, Stories and Traditions of American Hobos. And up here in Lansing, at this week's Lansing School Board meeting, Business Administrator Mary June King told the board that the septic project has gotten state approval to continue, despite being located on a Native American burial ground, just like in a horror movie. The state determined that the burial ground had been so significantly disturbed that the septic project wouldn't make a difference. This week in Seneca County, sheriff's deputies arrested and charged Paul McGuane of Interlaking with DWI. Allegedly, McGuane drove off the road into a ditch and then fled into the woods, where he was pursued and caught by sheriff's canine unit. In Teaburg, Saturday the 13th is the MC Festival for kids at the Trumansburg Fairgrounds. And seeing as it is a very festival-y day, Saturday is also the date for the annual Van Etten Community Festival with bouncy rides, magicians, and vendors galore. Also this weekend is Newfield Old Home Days. We should have an article on all that to cover for you in next week's Newfield News. In other news from our papers to the south of Ithaca, the Candor Village Board of Trustees finally announced that its new ATV law, which will allow ATVs on certain village roads, is ready for a public hearing to be held on October 7th. In sports news, Candor won the jug game this year. After 2 years of seeing the piece of pottery in Spencer Van Etten, the Indians took it back, beating the Panthers 28-16. There was supposed to be an SVE Groton game on Friday, but it was canceled, reportedly due to a hazing incident in Groton. For more details on any of these stories, pick up any of our papers on local newsstands. If you have an idea for something you'd like to see us cover, email editor@ithacatimes.com. Click on the link in the description below to check out our website, and be sure to tune in next week for more. Bye!